But this is really one of the best top fives ever.
Let's go.
I can't wait.
Let's go.
All right, we're going to go to Myrtle Beach High. We're going to get started with C.J. Cooper Hags. Check out this run. I call this run nifty.
It is. The 6'2", 185-pound junior. He's been sharing time with Tyler Keene all year. Been a good guy about it, and they've been splitting up all the carries and passes. And Myrtle Beach wins the Battle of Seahawks 64-16.
Look at him in traffic here, though, Hags. I mean, right here, he just does a good job. When you get that nose for the end zone, he was not going to be denied.
God, he makes it look easy.
That was an awfully impressive run, and it's only number 5.
He could be a running back if he wanted.
We're going to stay at this game for number 4. Do you think special teams is important this time of year, Hags?
Oh, yeah. Let's go to the Pointer Institute.
Yeah, what? Look at this. This is a block.
Oh, man. Who shot that? That's excellent.
I know the guy real well. He did a good job.
Yeah.
That is a block. That is perfect form. Doesn't touch the punter. That's what you want to do.
That's good for 2 points.
That's a 2-pointer.
Yeah.
He's a very underrated guy on that Myrtle Beach defense.
Well, you know, here's another tiny guy, 158-pound junior. He's got nearly 130 tackles this season, according to the Stat Zone on CarolinaLive.com.
All right, now we go to number 3.
Right.
This is your game, Hags.
Yeah.
Love, clutch play. Walker Darnell with the pick 6. See ya.
He just read that right out of the quarterback's hands. He just anticipates the pass out in the flat and pick 6, 80 yards for the touchdown for the Braves. That was a big play, Rich. It made the score 14-0 at the time.
But Hags, you know, when you hear Berkeley, that's one of the blue bloods of South Carolina football. I saw he's scoring 41 points on Berkeley. That's awesome.
Well, Berkeley won a state championship only 2 years ago.
That's right. That's right. Great job by Walker Darnell. 2 picks tonight. He's in at number 3.
Getting a big old hug from Coach
More
Hodge.
defense at number 2.
All right.
How about those South Florence Bruins?
Wow. West Florence quarterback Marquand Goodman's pass tipped by Josh Pygott, and that's Fabian Jefferson alertly grabbing it out of the air, and he scores on another pick 6.
Look at Pygott right there. Look at how high he gets up. That's just great athleticism, and Fabian Jefferson, the beneficiary.
I think Mr. Pygott has recovered from that concussion just nicely. You know, he got a concussion in that
Him and
Conway
Shannon
game.
James coming back was huge.
Great to see that.
Hags, this is the number 1 play of the year, if you ask me. Myrtle Beach High taking on Hilton Head. This is the final play of the game, and the Seahawks, the ultimate sign of sportsmanship. This is a young man named Chip Mullen who plays for Hilton Head, and he has Down syndrome, and Myrtle Beach is going to let this young man have a moment that he'll remember for the rest of his life. Look at Chip Mullen take it to the house on the final play of the game, but here's why this is the number 1 play of the night. Look at the sportsmanship by Myrtle Beach as they're going to come to the end zone and congratulate this young man who is a part of the Hilton Head football team. And I can't tell you how proud I am of Mickey Wilson and those Myrtle Beach Seahawks for showing that kind of sportsmanship in a playoff game, Hags.
Well, Rich, it was, like you said, it was Mickey Wilson's idea at the very end. He signaled over to the other sideline and said, let's let this young man score. Chip Mullen and a 75-yard touchdown run, and this kid will never forget this night. Our A&I top 5 number 1 play. Mickey Wilson told us tonight, I thought it'd be neat, and it really was neat.
Seahawks, we are very, very proud of you tonight.
Yeah.
Hags is speechless.
Awesome. I'm kind of choked up.
That's great stuff.
Chip Mullen from Hilton Head. And by the way, that's the first time an out-of-area player has ever made our top 5.
And it probably will be the last.
The weather wasn't so bad tonight compared to Stony Brook, was it?
I'm fine.
We'll see you.
We'll say goodnight when we return.